Shortstop. Good ball. Play second.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Tanner Houck. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game. If you just do.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Rizzo with a homer in his last game. First pitch misses.
Ooh,
Swing and a drive,
he's on
deep
fire.
right field. Way back there.
He is cooking with gas.
Out of here. He nails one out to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Oh,
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Batting fourth.
Not sure if
left
too many
fielder,
people have been
Luis
paying attention to it quite
Jr.
yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. Benintendi, the lead runner at second. Robert at first. One gone. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. And they back inside Fenway Park. And on the mound now, number 64. What do we have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Martinez puts it away for the out. One down. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Hamilton matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. That's to third. Whips it across. And they get Bregman for the out. And we're back. And now it's Joey Gallo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Gallo launched a homer in his most recent game. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. He's straight.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. That one the other way. And foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Now with the shift on, Gallo hits right into it. Casas steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second. Brooks Baldwin will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Rip to third. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Adam Duvall at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and Nat back here at Fenway, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Benintendi sizing this one up, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a count 1-2. Devers at second. Wong at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 10.
Houck back to work. Swing at a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and they can't get the out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Rizzo, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Benintendi, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And as we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. On the ground to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now batting Jarren Duran. Short hop liner, handled it short. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Out to short. Whips it to Gallo, and talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert Jr.
Robert Jr.
Ground ball, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Andrew Vaughn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting right fielder J.D. Martinez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Casas, and Martinez is out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Third baseman Alex Bregman.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front.
There goes the runner. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw into third, and it throws offline. Safe at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Abreu in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Chop to the left side. Fires across the diamond, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game. And now Tristan Casas. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That clips a corner. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Trevor Story now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just off the inside edge. Devers on second. Casas on at first with 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin grounded out his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Oh,
This one smoked. Could be trouble.
that should be true.
Around first and hustling for second.
He probably could get three out of
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Safe!
Nope,
and the runner
safe.
from second scores on the play. It's 2-1. And now Jay Howard, 1 for 2.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
No,
Out.
1 strike.
That's a laser base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Anthony Rizzo. Into the outfield, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Spin, throw, that's 1. What a double play that was. Getting over. But 2 runs for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that's too high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Liam Hendricks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Tosses across the first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him. First
And
base
that
is
got him pretty
yours.
flush. And Martinez.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, first baseman Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And a foul ball. Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Two outs.
Oh.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's a 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Up next for
So bases all loaded up. Here's Adam Duvall. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Knocked it over his head. 2 of them.
Fouled off. He was late. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one is blasted.
No, he got him a
left
homer.
field
Towards
towards the
the box.
monster.
High
High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wong gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Benintendi up here, 1 for 3. Foul ball. Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rafaela makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Robert.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging, too. Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Casas, and that is the inning. White Sox add one on the solo shot. It's now. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Ball one, no strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's the strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Howard makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infield. Ranging back into the outfield, there's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he's still.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. And that's a double. The throw into second.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Chop to first. Two out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Fouled off left side. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Garrett Whitlock.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Vaughn now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. J.D. Martinez stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Joey Gallo.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
No ball, one strike.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him him out front for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for the White Sox, Zach Thompson. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 57, Zach Thompson.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Bounce to third. Whips it to Gallo. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's Devers at the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning alive. Now, Tristan Casas. Check swing, called strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That's to third. Whips it to Gallo, and that is the inning. 1 hit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert.
Now pitching
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. This to center field. Rafaela flying after this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 up, 1 down. It'll bring up Adam Duvall. Slice to right. Abreu makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he swings over the top there. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Lucas Giolito getting ready to go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Anthony Rizzo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high.
Back here in Boston. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Hit on the ground to short. Howard. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's Trevor Story.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is down low. And that one clips the corner. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.